And we are back, YouTube, with another video. 4 videos I've posted so far, or this will be the 4th. 2 of them have been copyrighted. So, YouTube, I don't know the rights to this music. Please don't copyright me. I love you. Spare me. Thank you. Anyways, here's the deadlift session. Today was not a very lovely deadlift session day. This was the 3rd deadlift session of 2023. I'm currently prepping for 3 competitions right now. This one I'm prepping for first is the Big Tex Classic. Second one, Texas Strongest Teen. And then third one will be North Texas Strongest Man. So right now, trying to build a monster deadlift. Just trying to get everything right. Get the form back going after the holidays. You know, make the engine be moving on all cylinders. And just get strong as heck. All my lifts are powered by Honey, as you can see here. Anyways, as I was warming up for this, the warm-up sets were fine. My hips felt good. Felt like I was being powerful off the floor up until about 365. I think a lot of it was I kept going back and forth between wearing my overbelt and my soft belt under versus just wearing my overbelt. I think I should probably keep wearing my overbelt because, as I'll show later in the video, I definitely was doing better with it. But I just felt like for some reason my hips weren't being engaged. I just felt like this beginning session was there was just a lot of stuff going wrong with it. Right off the bat, I'm looking at my hips. They were coming up way too fast. My hands were kind of wide as what I usually do, and I could have brought my feet in more. When it does that, it kind of shortens the range of motion. It shortens the distance your arms have to travel because, like with a snatch, if you do that, it's coming up past your belly button. So with that, I was just messing up the whole groove, a whole lot of things. I wasn't pulling the slack out of the bar well. I wasn't dropping my hips, and I wasn't pushing the floor away from me like you should with the deadlift. That's what I was probably talking about here. Here's 405. Usually, I think I'm going to start making shorter jumps and taking longer sets and rest times, even with warm-ups, because I feel it'll probably give me more time to really get warmed up well and safely, and it'll just, sustain my ability to lift heavy weights. And here's a prime example. I jumped right to 460 from 405, which is probably not a very good jump. I probably should have done a 30-pound jump. It should have went 315, 365, like 395, 415 or something, and then 455, and then I probably should have done my working sets. This is just kind of a stupid jump, and it was definitely my fault. Everything was not moving well. Just didn't feel good past 365. Here, guys, I promise I'm not doing sumo. Okay, this is how a lot of different strongmen I've seen do stuff. I think one big issue I'm facing also is I'm kind of trying out too much different stuff instead of just like sticking to one thing and trying to figure it out. But then again, also, it might be good kind of figuring stuff out, but who knows. 475, my hips came up. As you can see there, was my first initial attempt to pull. Second attempt, I was like, screw it, I'm just muscle through. And boom, my hips just shot up, which is not good. So I went down to 405 to feel it. I was like, no, it's not feeling good. Definitely need more hip drive. So I was like, who has the best hips? Of course, Olympic weightlifters. So here we are. Boom, Olympic weightlifting, so much power. Okay. Yeah, I definitely felt a lot of hip drive with this. I also felt a lot of trap activation. My traps were sore as heck after. So I'm definitely going to start sprinkling in some Olympic lifting just to get those hips really activated and get the use of like dropping my hips. As you can see here, you have to really drop your hips for a good snatch. Here I'm retrying that weight. Never done this before, but I've seen enough videos to kind of figure out how to do it. Here was so much better here. I really activated my hips. You can see, like, obviously you have to like thrust through in a sense. You really have to drop your hips to get explosive off the ground and to get those arms to like sling up. That definitely helped. The Olympic lifting, just kind of like recognizing how it should feel also, but in the deadlift instead. Going back for it. A little more action of Olympic lifting. Fill it up. Very similar to how you need your hips in a deadlift. which I was not doing at all. I had zero hip drive in the deadlift I was doing. But this next clip here is kind of odd because after this session, I went home and I was kind of mad because I was like, oh, I did crap that session, you know. I was thinking about like how I could have done hip drive better. I was watching other videos and stuff like that, and I went in the hot tub and was chilling. Probably 2.5 hours went by, and I was like, I want to go back to the gym. The gym I usually go to, they close at 4 on weekends, so I was like, I'm gonna go to this different gym. And I just warmed up slow and did all the stuff that I thought I should have been doing, and just really actually took my time and just went slow. And that was 475 for 3 or 4, I don't really remember how much. And then I was like, screw it. And here's 505 for 4, because I was really feeling good. As you can see this video here, my hips are lower than my shoulders. As the other one, it was the opposite of that. My hips and my shoulders were almost like equal depth or length or whatever. They were near each other, same plane. And then I was like, screw it, I'm feeling good. Did a little Eddie Hall drop. And here's 535 for 3. So I think I just really took my time warming up, went slower, took shorter jumps, took longer breaks in between sets, and just try to utilize everything I should and do everything right. And it went well. So, more videos will be coming. I'm probably going to get a freaking camera eventually and figure out how to not get copyrighted so I can actually make some good audio. I'll get a mic, start making good videos. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for a cookie. Yeah, bon voyage. Or auf Wiedersehen.